what? Eyes, and thou shalt be satisfied what? With bread. Oh. So you know we ain't talking about, why would bread be in there? In other words, you need to open your eyes and quit looking to junk and listening to junk and begin to focus on what the word is saying so you can get some bread. Not only, see, y'all, nothing's new under the sun. By the time we came along, maybe a little bit before, back in the 30s and 40s, money was called bread. See, I know they're young, I understand. You know what I'm saying? That thou will be satisfied with bread. Sometimes you need to open your eye and really look at what God has done for you. If you just do a slight comparative analysis of what you did out in the world versus what God has done in your life right now, it don't take room sense to figure out, I think God did me a little better off than I was out there. Just that simple, just that simple. See, because too many times we try to get slick. That's in the next verse. It is not, saith the buyer. See, we like to go out and think we got a little change in our pocket. Man, I got me a good deal. After you done think you done beat the car dealership out of something, he's sitting back in his office laughing at you and you laughing at him. And you ain't gonna never beat them because they got the product. Know what they paid for it? Know how much they got in there? Matter of fact, I was looking at the show, the man said, why don't folks expect me to be so nice? Don't they know I'm a used car salesman? I will lie. You see what I'm saying? Now look what it said. It's not, it ain't nothing, man. You know, come on, it ain't nothing. That's what that means. Saith the buyer, but when he is gone his way, notice, his way, then he boasted. A lot of us do that. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. No, you don't. If you don't have no bread on your table, baby, you're in bad shape. But listen now, there is gold and a multitude of rubies. But this is the focus on it. The lips of knowledge are a precious jewel. What is he saying? That person who can speak the truth in love is a jewel to God. Who's willing to tell somebody in love what the words say, not what you're saying, not what you're thinking. Because we all have sinned, what the book says, and fallen short of the glory of God. Take his garment, that is a surety of a stranger. This is good advice from God. And take a pledge of him of a strange woman. Now the etymology of there said, watch your step out there. You don't charge your brethren usury, but you ain't trying to buy no friendship out there. That's what he's saying. Don't try to dispense that kind of bread. It don't work. Now listen. Bread of deceit. See, every preacher, even you, have to watch. Bread of deceit is sweet to a man. See, when you try to bend the truth to fit your actions, that seems sweet to you. Oh, man, y'all don't understand, baby. You know, I've been at this a little. Look, time out for the dumb stuff. If adultery is bad, then it's adultery is bad. You talking crazy? God said, hey, you must give an account for every word proceed out of your mouth. I wish I believed that, because some of us can let them go at times we shouldn't. I'm going to tell you what the word says. I'm not judging you. That's what the word says. Now listen. I'm about through. Lord, bread of deceit is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravel. So now you got the choice. The goodness of the bread of life, or let the world kick you in the mouth and throw some gravel in there. That's your choice. Because that's what's going to happen to you. Too many folks right now got gunshot wounds. They play the game. They in jail. They hurt. You know, he loved me. That's why he beat me. You crazy. Come on. Don't you let nobody put their hand on me. And don't let me see him put their hand on you. You might have to get me out of it. I don't like nobody hitting on no woman. That's me. That's my pet peeve. There's no reason for a man to ever hit a woman. His mouth going to be filled with gravel if he do. Now listen. He that goeth about as a talebearer. Do you see what God's saying? Reveal of secrets. Now when you begin to minister to somebody, I must warn you, God don't like it if you're going to tell all their business across the street. And a lot of times that's why some folks don't talk to church folks. But they ain't ate enough bread and don't enough when to keep their mouth shut. This is all about this. See, it's not about you sitting up here getting spiritually fat. It's for you to get that word out so you can tell somebody else about the goodness of God. And then when they begin to confide in you, you don't run around telling everybody their business. And plus, you ain't got no business running around telling everybody your business. Because you got a Father you can talk to. Plus, you already know all about it. I'm about through, y'all. Reveal his secrets. Therefore, meddle not with him that flattereth with his lips. Contrasting concouplet. If you dispense the bread, your lips are jewels. But if you go around trying to shuck somebody, you know, ain't nobody gonna play that game. Whoso curseth, young people, whosoever curseth his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out in obscure darkness. That's why I love my young people. I'm gonna always tell you what's right. Now you can do what you want. Amen. If you've ever cursed your mother under your breath or your father, you go home and ask the Lord to forgive you right now. Do you understand what the light of obscurity? You out there where the devil's territory. And you ain't got no light of the word. You just out there. Now, if you want to do that, that's cool. That's up to you. But I ain't going to have your blood required in my hand. I'm going to tell you what the words say. An inheritance may be gotten hastily at the beginning. Same thing applies. You can get out there and hustle and get money. You seem like you're going on. Or you can pop off and take the easy way out. And every new thing come down the pike if you got a ministry. Instead of you listening to God, you get on there and see something on television, and then you go out and try to do that. You're going to get in trouble. You understand what the Lord is saying here? Please, don't use what you see on television unless the Lord tell you. Okay, I'm trying to get you to see something. An inheritance may be gotten hastily at the beginning, but the end thereof shall not be blessed. Underline, I got two more verses, I'm through. So you can try to do it your way. And you might get, see, a lot of us like to have folks looking up to us. See me? I'm flawed, y'all. Don't look up to me. I'm flawed. I got old bad knee, broke down. God ain't got that. And he didn't ask me to get it this way. I decided I wanted to play pro football. I decided I wanted to do this. But I thank God that by his mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all got to understand by his mercy.